Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna be doing this look, and as you can see, it's the J-Lo Met Gala look. I seen her look and I was like, oh my god, I gotta try it. Like, it's so pretty. I mean, it wasn't nothing special, but she made it look so much more better. But I try to use everything affordable. Well, everything is pretty much drugstore. I wanted this to be like a recreation using drugstore stuff. So mostly not drugstore or inexpensive stuff. So most of everything is drugstore except the ColourPop and the MAC eyeshadows, but they are still really affordable. The ColourPop is only, I think, $5 for a pan, like the little single pans, and even the MAC sells just the pans itself for $6. So that's still affordable. But yeah, I got this headpiece from Amazon for like $15. I was like, that would be perfect for this look. And I made it look like a headband. And you'll see that in the I'll tell you what I did at the end of the video. So yeah, so if you guys want to see how I recreated J-Lo's look, then keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to prime my face with the Wet n Wild water drop primer because J-Lo does like a more glowy look. So I'm gonna try to keep it glowy. I'm gonna take a little dot and just apply that all over my face. This is a really like moisturizer and primer. It feels like a moisturizer. So you could probably skip the moisturizer and just use this and you'll be fine. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and in her picture the eyebrows were like really light, and y'all know I have really dark eyebrows. So I don't know if she tinted hers maybe, but I'm just gonna use what I have, and I may like just swipe a little bit of concealer to lighten them a little bit and see how that works. Alright, so I'm just filling in my eyebrows with the NYX pencil. I don't know which pencil is this one, but it's the one with the angle on it. And I'm using this because I feel like that leaves my brows a little bit more on a natural side. And since I'm not really pressed about like really filling them in, using that way I could get like more of a softer look. Alright, so I'm just going to take like a concealer that's my skin tone color, and I'm going to brush my eyebrows with that, and I'm just applying that on the spoolie. I don't know how I feel about this, but whatever. Let's see if it like all comes together when I have everything else on. So I'm just gonna carve my eyebrows out and apply my base, my eyeshadow base, and for that I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. So I just went in with a concealer brush and cleaned my eyebrows up, and I just dragged it down and used that as a eyeshadow base, and I did the other eye as well off camera. Okay, so I'm gonna jump into the face because I feel like I want to focus more on the face, since the eye look I think is a pretty easy look. But you know, J-Lo is all about the glow, so I wanted to like start working on the face first. And for that I am using, for my foundation, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. I've been using this foundation for like a few weeks, or like 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe. And I really love the way this foundation like looks on my skin. I feel like it's so nice, and it's so like your skin, but like better, I guess, with more coverage. And it looks like skin, so that's why I feel like I needed to use this for this look, because you know JLo has more of that natural glow and natural, like, just perfect skin. And for the concealer, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. And this, you only need a little bit. A little bit does go a long way. So with this concealer, I just applied it, but I still think I put a little bit too much. You just want to put a little bit, because as soon as you start blending it out, it's going to spread out even more. So because that kind of happened to me, I dragged it up onto where I usually highlight with a powder highlight. That way it could give my cheeks more of a lifted look, like a lifted cheek look. And that way I'm not wasting product neither. So, and it pretty much worked out really good. So I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Stick Foundation in Walnut. And I'm going to tap this like this, because you don't want to just, I notice if you go like this, if you just apply it right from the bottle, it could be really harsh, and like you're going to have trouble blending it. So I like tap in the foundation and then onto my hand to blend it out, and then work my way in like that. And I feel like with this brush, it kind of like blends it out at the same time. This is the Real Techniques, I think, Expert brush. See, so I tap it, because it kind of blends it out at the same time. And then my forehead, I got a big ass forehead. I mean, the little headpiece is going to cover it anyway, so, but I'm still going to do it anyway. So I just went ahead and did the rest of my face with that same contour, that same cream contour. I just did my forehead and my cheekbones, and then I added some to my nose. I used like a smaller fluffy brush and just contoured my nose just a tad little bit, because I do have a big nose. And then to set everything, I used the Wet n Wild translucent powder. And I put the translucent powder on my nose, like on the sides of my nose, to slim it down a little bit. I don't know if it worked, but I've seen a lot of people do it, so I wanted to try it out. And I decided to bake underneath my eyes, because I'm going to do my eyeshadow afterwards, and just in case there's any fallout that could catch it. And so I just baked underneath my eyes, my forehead, and I think my chin. And then for the rest of my face, I just use a big fluffy brush to like set everything else. And then I just went ahead and kind of cleaned up my contour with the same setting powder. So I just pretty much baked underneath my contour to give it more of a sharper effect. Okay, so onto the eyes. I'm going to use ColourPop's Soft Core, and it's like a soft pink. And apply that right into the crease. Because I need like this. I don't know if the look had pink, but I like using like some kind of transition color. And I like the fact that he did purple on her. I feel like everyone does like the normal, and that was just perfect. It went so well with the dress, because I guess it was white or silver. And then for the crease color, the dark purple color, I'm gonna take MAC's Fig 1 with a Morphe 513 because it's more like a pointed fluffy brush, and I wanted, it looked like he put the color really concentrated in the crease. He didn't make a cut crease, but it looked like it was still more defined. It was still more defined than your usual like not cut crease look. But I wanted to do that with this brush because of that. Like this brush keeps it like right here. See that? It's kind of like blended out, but you could still see the definition. So it was basically like a softer cut crease. From what it looked like to me, I don't know. So I just kept on building this color up in the crease with that same brush. I just was careful not to bring it up too high because you still want to see that transition from the pink to the purple, and you still want to see like the definition in that purple color. I took that same purple and brought it down to the lower lash line with like a small pencil brush. Alright, so to deepen up my crease and make it look more defined, I'm gonna take the Morphe 507 and MAC's Shadowy Lady. And I'm gonna add that right into the crease to define it a little bit more, because I like the way this looks, but in the picture it does look more defined and more dark. So I'm gonna try it. Alright, so jumping into the lid color, I have like this frosty pink. I don't know if she was wearing glitter or what, but I do also have, like I have this frosty pink and this like cream eyeshadow from Milani, but I'm debating if I should use it. I don't know, because this color is more like iridescent, and the one she has I don't really think is iridescent. I don't know. Let's see if I could just... I'm just going to go in with this, the eyeshadow first. If I feel like it's not as like dramatic as I want, I'm just going to apply the other one. So the color I'm using is MAC's Pink Freeze. Applying that all over the lid. Kind of like it just like that. I think I'm gonna add this Milani's what's it called, Hyponic. I don't know how to pronounce this, but it's this like cream eyeshadow. I think I'm gonna apply that right in here to give it sort of like a little inner corner highlight. Oh my god, I love it. It looks so cute. Alright, so I'm just gonna line the top lash line, but I'm not gonna wing it out. It doesn't look like he winged it out. I'm just gonna line it and stop right there. So I just went ahead and did some liner. I didn't do the wing liner, but I just added some NYX matte liner on the top. And then I popped on some lashes. So for the lashes, I'm just using Ardell, I think, wispies and like demi wispies that I stacked up I didn't really have lashes that were similar to the ones she had on, so I just used this and it still worked out. Alright, so I'm just gonna wipe this big off, then I'll come back to the eyes. Alright, since I don't like wearing black liner in the lash line, I feel like it bothers me, I am going to just mix some black and a little bit of that purple and just tap that onto the waterline. Alright, so I'm gonna finish the rest of my face, and I'm gonna use some Milani's bronzer in number 2, Silky Matte bronzer, I guess. And this is more like a cooler tone bronzer, so I'm gonna use this to contour a little bit, just like right at the ends. And then to warm it up a little bit more, because JLo does have like more of a warmer glow, I'm going to take my e.l.f. bronzer and Forever Sunkissed and just bronze everything. So I'm going to use the Milani Blush Trio in Flowers of Sun number 1. And it's this. I think I'm just gonna swipe all 3 and apply that to my cheeks. Okay, so for highlight, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. highlighter, baked highlighter in Moonlight Pearls, and it's like a champagne color. And I'm just applying that highlighter on my cheekbones, my forehead, nose, Cupid's bow. I don't really like highlighting with like cream products because my face is really oily. So eventually my oils will start kicking in and it will kind of intensify the highlighter anyway. Alright, for the lip, she had more of a pale lip. So I'm going to take this lip liner from, I don't even know, it's Clean Color. I don't know where I got this from. Just to line my lips. It's like a darker pinky nude. I'm gonna apply the lipstick, and this color is Essence number 1, one of my favorite colors. Rub that together, and then I'm going to apply the Rimmel Stay Glossy Lip Gloss. This gloss is the best. Like, it keeps your lips so soft. Okay, so for the fun part, I had bought these Body Glow body bronzers from Sally Hansen. I bought all 3. I bought the Airbrush Legs spray. I don't know what's the difference. I think one is just this. I think this one just gives you some color, and this one I think is like a mix of color and shimmer, and I think this one is just like a glow. So I'm gonna just try all 3. You know, JLo has that glow, so I want to try and recreate that glow because my ass is pale. And I'm just going to apply this on my shoulders and my collarbones. Hopefully this doesn't stain my hands. Alright, and I'm just blending this all over my shoulders and like collarbone area, and this product blended it pretty good. I thought it was going to be more streaky, but it blended in pretty good and it didn't leave me any streaks or anything like that. So this left me looking pretty tan. I really like the way this is coming out. It's not like, at first I was scared because it did look kind of orange, but I feel like it looks pretty good. I'm gonna add some of this as well just to test it out. Let that dry up. I really like the way this looks. Alright, so for the glow stuff, I am going... This glow, I got it in Nude Glow, and it's like a roly thing. So I'm just gonna apply that just like that. It's like a roll on type of situation. And just rub it in. I got like a whole mixture going on in here. See, I'm gonna add some of the like highlighter I used on my face. I'm gonna wash my hands before they like, look at that. I'm gonna wash them and then come back. Alright, so this is the completed look. I put this thingy on and it's pretty stretchy, and since my hair was showing and my hair is dark, I put a paper towel in there so it could look more white, because her look was mostly white and like silver, I think. And I actually got that idea from another girl on YouTube that recreated that same look. I think her name is Tyra Lynn. I think it's so cute. It came out better than I thought. I actually thought I was gonna just bleh. But I really like the way this came out. I feel like I did a pretty good job. And I got this from Amazon, and it's like really stretchy, so it kind of like worked out perfect because I just stuffed the paper towels in there while this was on. But anyway, yeah, this look, I love it, and I love like how I look so tan. I wish I could look like this every day, but I'm so pale. I have to start working on my self tanner stuff. But anyway, tell me what you think down below. I think I really did a good job on this look. But anyway, tell me what you guys think down below. And so this is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoy, and I see you on the next one.